Hey guys, so today we're making some maple syrup, and every spring when the snow melts, all the trees start to release some water, some sugary water that they've been storing all winter, and they put it up to their leaves so that they can produce leaves, and that's where the leaves get their energy from. So every spring what we have to do is collect the sap, and we can turn that into maple syrup, which we put on our pancakes. And this is a great way for us to enjoy a little bit of nature's sugar. All right, here we go. All right, there's one. You can see that it's dripping some sap from the tree. It does hurt the tree a little bit, but it's okay because the tree will heal. It's like when you cut your leg and your leg heals itself. It's kind of the same thing. So we take a little bit of its sap, which it's using to make its leaves, and then we can turn that into a treat. So it's always nice to say thank you to the tree for giving us a little bit of its sugar. Oh yeah, look at that. This happens when the nights are cold and then the days are sunny. So when the sun's out, that's when the water, the sap starts to move in the tree. And that's where we can get our maple sap. Any more? You see any more out there? What about this one? Oh, I got it. Got it already. Any other ones? Okay. All right, so once we collect the sap in this red bucket, we gotta put it into the white bucket on the Kubota. I don't think I can do it while filming, so we're gonna just have to imagine. Let me see. You know what's really crazy, guys? Is that trees are way smarter than we ever thought. In the roots, they'll actually connect to other trees and they'll share some of this sugar, and they'll share information, and they'll share energy, and that's how they maintain a really healthy forest, is that all the roots are connected through mushrooms. It's amazing, and they're actually like talking to each other so that they know if there's any pests or if the weather is bad. So imagine that. Imagine we had buildings that could do that, or if we could speak to each other without saying words. Pretty crazy stuff, huh? Yeah, nature's pretty cool. And if you ever go into a forest, the tree will actually know that you're there. It can sense that you're there. It's like it's got hearing and touch. So even when you touch it, a tree can feel it, which is pretty wild. So that's why it's always good to be nice to trees. Unless you really have to cut one down to make some firewood. And then you just say thank you. And now a note from Grandpa.
Hey Rylan and Ethan, here we are back in the woods tapping maple trees. Here we are, we've got a tree here with 2 pails on it. We'll go and see. We took the sap out, but look, I think there might be some sap dripping in here now. Can you see it dripping? This is where your syrup comes from. And we use a drill like this. We drill the hole and we put that file in, and this is where the sap runs into the pail. Back into here, we're in the Kubota is over here. Next summer when you come over, you'll be able to enjoy the Kubota. And we have the sap goes into the big buckets back here. And you'll see inside here, this is all full. Full of sap. 2 big jugs.
Now that we have all our sap, it's time to go home. Let's get it going! Turn it on! Ready? Here we go! Woo! 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 Now that we're back at the sugar shanty, it's time to put the sap from the white bucket into a filter to clean it up.
After you tied me in the driveway of the apartment, such a system holding down. Said I would've walked across 80,000 lanes. I didn't need you that day. I could've need you anytime. Was gonna take it as it goes. I could go forward in the night when I better fold my clothes.
Alright, let's check in with Grandpa again and see what he's
And
saying.
Maggie, I'm at the sugar shack out here at Great Grandpa Miller's, the farm. I'm boiling down that sap that we collected yesterday. And here we are inside. You can see the evaporator, the steam coming off of it. The steam goes up, 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 out to the holes in the roof. And the steam is created by a wood fire underneath. So the wood goes in there and it heats the sap to create the steam. And over here is a smaller pot where we're boiling the sap into syrup. And then we take it from that pot and we put it into these bottles and that becomes your syrup. Have a good day.
Whoa, it sure is steamy in here. All the water from the sap is being evaporated from the fire. It's going up into the vent, and that leaves us with the goodness of just pure maple syrup. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Marking the slope.
Check out all that steam in there. Whoa, this is a cool view. This is from the top. Holy smokes, look at that fire. It's hot. Time to put our feet up and let the fire do the work. Good night.
Only your notice. I'm to be leading life. Succumb to your opponents. Demons inside. But worry about no sense. It ain't gonna buy the groceries. Or middle out locusts. Or way to find. I worry about shame. And I worry about one path. And I wander off just to come back home. Turn the walls, hold high in the lowlands. Today's have no numbers. It haunts me, it haunts me, it haunts me like a lamb. So I can get posted, partial to the bleeding vine. Suppose you can't hold shit. How high I've been, but a river don't know it. but it harms me, it harms me, it harms me. I've let